Lucy Quinn and Sun Hill.
I thought I'd better call you, only I'm sure they're meant to be away.
Do you know who lives there, Mrs. Selleck?
Tired couple. Don't ask me the name. Hear that? They'd never have stuff like that on.
You better wait here. Squatters?
No one's only got out the door.
Maybe it's the radio on a time switch. Yeah?
Hello, who are you?
What's up?
Can we have your name, please, son?
Matthew Clark. You live here, do you, Matthew? No, my granddad does.
Can we come in?
We haven't done anything.
Inside, eh?
Through there, is it?
Yeah, go on. Make yourself at home. Never cross the road when you're man's flashing.
Hello, lads. No school this afternoon?
Oh yeah, inset day they've given us a day off.
Do you think we could have that noise off a minute?
Party, is it?
Yeah, invitation only.
Okay, watch your lip.
So your granddad knows you're here, does he?
Of course he does. That's why he gave me the key.
What about your mates?
He won't mind. Look, they've gone down to Folkestone, okay? So he asked me to keep an eye on the place. Feed the fish and that.
And your parents know you're here, do they, Matthew?
My mum does.
Perhaps we better check. Sierra Oscar from 469 receiving.
Hang on a minute, Gary.
Now, I'm warning you. If you reckon that I'm going to watch you put me out of a job...
What you gonna do then?
I'll show you!
All right, that's enough.
Oh, thanks, officer. You saved me a phone call. He's been selling alcohol out of there illegal.
He's a liar.
Been at it for weeks, he has.
And you are, sir?
Stafford, I'm the manager over there, the off-licence.
Right.
If you don't do something about cowboys like him, I won't be much longer.
What's he talking about?
You have a look in there, stacked out with booze it is, all imported.
So I got some French booze.
He's flogging it. No tax, no nothing.
He's off his trolley.
I've seen him at it. Carloads some of them go off with.
You want to button that mouth of yours or someone's going to do it for you.
And what's your name, sir?
You don't believe that stupid brat.
Robson. He says he does up car engines, but it's not engines they're queuing up for.
I'm warning you.
Mr. Stafford, I thought you said you had an off-licence to run.
Yeah, for the moment.
Well, why don't you go back in there and let us deal with it, eh?
Should we have a look inside, sir?
I tell you, he's barking.
Yeah, just open the door, please.
All right, so I'll keep a few beers in here. It's not against the law, is it?
The door, please, Mr. Robson.
I reckon if you look at them for half an hour a day, your blood pressure goes down.
I'm not surprised.
Great party, this.
469 from Sierra Oscar, receiving.
Go ahead, George.
Yeah, Polly, we've been on to Mrs. Clark. She says it's all right for the boys to...
Be there.
Okay, thanks.
And she said to tell Matthew not to be late home for his tea.
Tea on toast. Told you, didn't I?
Mind you don't make a mess and keep the noise down.
Thanks for calling in.
You on this stuff, are you?
Oh yeah, just a few bottles, that's all. My granddad left them in the fridge.
You take it easy. It's not lemonade, you know.
It's all yours, is it?
No, a few of us got together, took a van over to Calais. You know, some mates, couple of relatives.
I see.
I'm the only one with a storage space, so they leave it all here till they're ready to collect it. That's what that nutter's going on about.
You know it's an offence to sell it.
Yeah, of course I do.
Good.
Happy now, are you?
Thank you, sir.
I hope you've got a strong lock on that door, Mr. Robson. Otherwise your neighbours are going to be having quite a party. He's lying, isn't he?
Yeah, of course he is. Got a nice little earner going there.
Yeah, I suppose it's better than stripping car engines.
Yeah, unfortunately, there's no way we're going to be able to prove it.
Somehow, I don't think Mr. Stafford's going to like this.
Well,
I'm afraid there's not a lot we can do, Mr. Stafford.
you're going to let him get away with this?
We don't know he's getting away with anything.
But he doesn't pay tax. He doesn't pay the business rate. He's made a joke of the licensing laws, and you're telling me you can't do anything?
Not without evidence.
Well, how much much evidence do you need? They're queuing up out there sometimes.
They're family, according to Mr. Robson.
Well, if that's family, he must be related to half of Sunhill.
If you had proof money was actually changing hands.
I doubt if he's issuing receipts.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry.
Funny, you know, I always thought it'd be the supermarkets that finish this trade. It looks like it's going to be a few wide boys flogging it out of car boots.
340 from Sierra Oscar receiving, over.
Yeah, go ahead, George.
Yeah, 3232 Wortley House. Disturbance, believed domestic.
Informant to Mrs. Selleck. Same address, over.
On way.
Oi! Oi! Wait! Wait there. Wait!
Aaron!
I never even saw him.
Sierra Oscar from 469 receiving.
Yeah, go ahead, Polly.
Enmore Road near Wortley House. PI Mao IC1. Ambulance required.
I can't move my legs. I can't move my legs.
Hey, just a minute.
Mr. Stafford?
You wanted evidence? Well, he's got a punter out there now.
Who has?
Robson! Someone's buying a van note.
Mr. Stafford have already explained, unless we've got evidence of a cash transaction.
Just have a look, will ya?
Yeah, all right.
Oh, good. Come on through then. You can see it all through the shop. At what time they leave, when they come. This way. This'll be the third one since you were here before. One of them had the nerve to call in here for a packet of cigars. Here we are. I've got all the vehicle numbers anyway.
I'm not sure it's going to help.
Oh, there you are. Blooming Great Transit. Right, you going to sort it out this time, or do I have to do it myself?
Afternoon, sir. Hang on a minute, Mr. Robson. Having a pie, are you?
Cousin's wedding.
Family do, is it?
Me? He's not family, he's a mate. Ain't you, Mick? Yeah.
Paid you for it, has he?
No. Wait a minute. It's my booze. He was storing it for me.
Of course.
So what's your mate's name?
Thomas. Lenny Thomas.
You agree with that, do you, Mr. Robson?
Why wouldn't I? That's his name.
We went to Calais together, didn't we, Mick?
That's right.
You're not invited then?
Me?
The wedding?
It's family only.
Oh, what a shame, eh?
Come on, Mick, let's get some more out. You don't mind if we carry on, do you? Only I've got to get this stuff back in time for the party.
Listen, we've told your mum and dad they'll be at the hospital, yeah?
They say Matthew Clark brought the drink and they've no idea where he got it from.
It's not very clever, was it, boys?
They reckon Matthew's still in the flat. Apparently he's not feeling too good.
Can you get the driver's details for us, Polly?
Hey, what have they done to my door there?
The boy could be paralysed.
If you'd have chucked him out in the first place, it wouldn't have happened.
Matthew! You alright?
Dying.
Well, let's just get you home first, shall we?
Yes, I know it's not a trivial matter. And I can assure you we do take it most seriously. But it's not an arrestable offence. Mr. Stafford, give me strength.
Fancy a copy, son?
Do you ever get the feeling no one out there's listening, Reg? Yeah, please.
Did Matthew say where he got the stuff from?
No, he wasn't in a fit state to say anything.
According to the other boys, it was him who planned it. It took £2 off each of them last week.
Yeah, well, we've all been there.
Speak for yourself.
Oi. You two hear about Darren King?
Yeah, that's right.
I'm his father.
He's through there, Mr. King. Your wife's here already.
What I want to know is why you didn't put a stop to this boozer.
Sorry?
The missus said you were there earlier, and you left him to get on with it.
We didn't know they were going to get drunk. They were in that flat quite lawfully, Mr. King. We checked. There was no grounds to interfere.
A bunch of school kids getting smashed out their heads and you've no grounds to interfere. That's great, that is.
Oh, I was right there. I saw him all the time. I saw him go down...
Just a minute. Get yourself a coffee and do that for me, will you?
Sarge?
I've just had an ear bashing from Mr. Stafford.
Oh, now there's a surprise.
Look, he is not a happy man. Now, what's this about backyard booze?
It looks like some joker selling French beer out of a lock-up, Sarge. Never make it stick, though.
Mr. Stafford tells me he dropped it right in your lap.
Well, we found a punter loading up the stuff, but what does that prove? Didn't see any money changing hands.
Well, try explaining that to him.
We have done, Sarge.
Well, do it again. He's sitting there thinking we're going in mob-handed.
Oh, he's balmy.
Get him sorted, will you?
Sarge!
Look, I don't want him on my back for the rest of the evening.
How is he, Mr. King?
They never tell you nothing. All I know is he's got no feeling from the waist down.
I see.
They're taking him to X-ray now.
I'm very sorry, Mr. King. We both are.
I tell you who's going to be sorry. The scab who sold him that booze. By the time I've finished with him, he won't be feeling nothing either.
358 from Sierra Oscar, receiving.
Go ahead, George.
Yeah, what's your location, Gary?
Telford Road by the shop.
Right, Cotter Lane, rear of Sentinel Wines. Alleged assault.
Informant and Mr. Simmons. Over.
Yeah, receive George on way.
Mr. Simmons!
He's in there.
Don't worry, Mr. Robson. We'll soon get you fixed up. Gary.
Yeah, right. Sierra Oscar from 358 receiving.
Yeah, go ahead, Gary.
Regards at Emma call at Cotter Lane, ambulance required.
Doesn't look good, does he?
Nah, I think he'll live.
Yeah?
Can I have your first name, please, Mr. Simmons?
Yeah, it's John. I just came round to see him.
And your address, please?
29 Iliff Gardens. The door was open, so I walked in and there he was, lying there.
I suppose you're here for the beer.
Sorry?
That's what you've come for, isn't it, Mr. Simmons? To buy some cheap booze?
Take it easy. Ambulance is on its way.
Mrs. Clark?
Yes?
We're from Sun Hill. Can we have a word with Matthew?
Oh, he's having a lie down.
We won't keep him long.
Yes, all right. We're upstairs, Pet. Matthew! Someone to see you! Police!
Oh, okay.
Would you like to come through?
Thanks.
Sit down, please. It wasn't Matthew's idea, this party. The other lads pushed him into it.
Is that what he told you?
He likes to be popular. Lets himself get talked into things.
That's not what the others said. And according to them, Matthew suggested it.
Yeah, well, they would, wouldn't they?
Well, I don't know.
How's Darren, anyway?
He's still having tests. Doesn't look good.
We were so upset when we heard, me and Colin.
Matthew, we'd like to know where you bought the drink from.
A guy in Stanwick Street. Pete Saunders, his name is.
So it was you?
All the other kids in school know him.
What number Stanwick Street, Matthew?
Number 1.
Thanks.
What's going to happen about Darren? He won't die, will he?
I hope not. He's serious, though.
Yeah?
Mr. Saunders.
Yeah.
Can we have a word?
What about?
Right inside, yeah?
We're having our tea.
If you wouldn't mind.
Yeah, okay.
Evening.
So, what's this all about?
We've been told that you're selling imported alcohol to juveniles.
Then they're lying, aren't they? Whoever told you that?
Do you have any imported alcohol in the house, Mr. Saunders?
What if I do?
Do you bring it into the country yourself?
I've got a mate who's got his own van. He gets it for me.
You do know it's illegal to sell, don't you?
I'm not selling it.
13 years old, these boys were. Couldn't handle it. One of them's had a serious accident.
So what are you telling me for?
A warning, Mr. Saunders. If we find out you're supplying alcohol to youngsters, you're in a lot of trouble.
What's going on?
I thought you might be able to tell me something about that.
Why, what's happened?
Inside, Mr. Stafford, please. Where were you 20 minutes ago?
What do you want to know for?
Just answer the questions, please.
Oh, in here. Where do you think I was?
Robson's been assaulted.
Has he? Oh, dear.
Seriously?
Yeah, well, if you'd shut him down, it wouldn't have happened, would it?
You haven't left the shop in the last half hour?
Well, how could I? This is our busy time. Supposed to be.
You said that you kept notes of all the vehicles.
Oh, great. When it comes to helping me, you can't do a thing. Some tow rag cops a bit of GBH and it's all action.
The note, please, Mr. Stafford.
As far as I'm concerned, he did us all a favour, whoever he was.
Excuse me. You been able to talk to Robson yet?
No, he's still concussed. Could have a skull fracture.
So they meant him to get the message then?
Yeah, I'd say so.
What do you reckon, mate?
Well, it could have been one of the punters. You know, he's flogging cheap booze to half a son ill.
So I hear. What about Chummy and the off-licence?
Well, Stafford? Yeah. Nah, he'd have to shut the shop first. Somebody would have seen him.
Anyone else?
You know about Darren King, the kid that got run over?
Yeah, Bob Cry filled me in.
Yeah, his old man was in here mouthing off about whoever sold him the booze.
Well, it wasn't Robson who sold it to him, it was some other scrote.
We got the wrong one. There's enough around here to know about Robson.
Yeah, well, Sergeant Pierce has gone round to see King anyway.
You got it covered then?
Yeah.
How is he?
Yeah, not good. Get anything from Stafford?
Oh, thank God for the eyes of the community.
Talking about the same bloke?
Yeah.
What is this?
The registration of all the vehicles that called at Robson's lockup since 2:30.
This isn't going to take long, I hope. I'm going to get back to the hospital.
Do you mind telling me where you were half an hour ago, Mr. King?
Is this a wind-up?
Afraid not.
I was here, getting our 8-year-old here at tea.
I see. And do you know a Mick Robson?
No, should I?
He's got a lock-up garage in Cotter Lane behind the shops there.
What is this?
I thought your boy might have mentioned him. He seems to be well known for his cheap booze.
Are you saying that's where they got it from?
You don't know?
Darren never told me.
You sure about that?
If he had, I'd have been giving this bloke a good kicking.
Someone's done that already.
Yeah? Good on him then.
Unfortunately, it was the wrong bloke. Those kids never went near Robson. They got their stuff somewhere else.
You can talk to him now if you want.
Thanks.
But do go easy on him. He's still badly concussed.
Yeah, OK. Hello, Mr. Robson. You feeling any better?
Yeah, brilliant.
I'm DC Lyons, son ill. You going to tell us who did this to you?
Can't remember.
He nicked all your boozer here.
Must have hit me head on the wall.
Was it one of your punters?
Punters? What punters?
That bloke we saw earlier on, loading up the booze.
What, Thomas?
Yeah, could have been him.
Why?
Well, maybe they didn't agree on a price.
Yeah, but that was 5 o'clock.
So he came back again later.
No, I can't see it. Why was Robson helping him load up the stuff? Is Thomas's van on that list you got from Stafford?
Yeah, first thing I look for.
Yeah, CID will want to check him out.
Well, maybe I ran it on the PNC myself, just out of interest.
Yeah, I reckon.
Off out of it then.
Sorry, sir?
You want to stop worrying about the tow rags, you lot. It's the decent people you want to look after. The one who have their lives wrecked.
Sorry, I'm not with you.
They're operating on my boy tonight. See if they can stop him becoming a wheelchair case. You want to think of that before you waste any more time on scum?
Cheers. OK, bye. Any good?
I think we can take Mr. King out of the frame. What about Robson?
He's still on horizontal hold. There is one thing, though. The bloke in the off-licence, Stafford, it seems he had the place under Obbo the entire afternoon.
Yeah?
Yeah, he clocked everything coming in and going out. He's got a list here of 9 vehicles.
And?
Well, looks like we've got a result. One of them's a transit registered to your mate from Romford. Desi Tucker?
Is that a fact? I thought he'd gone back to the building trade.
Give up the habits of a lifetime? I can't see it, Sarge, can you?
No, you're right.
Anyway, look, I've rang Dover, the Port Police. They've had their eye on him for a long time. That vehicle has done the Dover-Calais crossing 16 times in the last month.
I didn't have Desi down as a Francophile.
Maybe he's bought himself a place in Provence.
Oh, we'd better go and ask him.
Yeah.
What was it he copped for that last blagging?
What, the DIY warehouse?
Yeah.
2 years, I think.
Never had much time for Des Tucker. Did I ever tell you about the security guards?
2 days in intensive care.
Yeah, so if he's coming out the woodwork, I want to know.
Excuse me, Sarge.
Yes, Gary?
I don't know whether it's any use, but one of the vehicles on the list is registered to a Des Tucker.
Yeah, transit.
Well, when me and Mike met him over there earlier on, he said his name was Thomas.
Did he now?
Yeah, claimed he was a mate.
Right. Thanks, Gary. So, if Tucker's supplying the booze, how come he was taking it back?
Maybe Robson got behind with his payments.
Yeah, and he gets a smacking. Some mate.
Yeah, this is the one.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Do you reckon that's where the booze is?
Well, if he keeps any here, maybe he just passes them out straight to his sales team, you know.
Yeah.
Hey! What are you two doing?
Evening, Des.
Just come out of it, will you?
There's nothing there, Sarge.
Shame. Thought he might have missed the odd bottle of brandy.
If it's a drink you want, there's the Lord Granville down the road.
I hear you've been making a few trips to Calais.
Have I?
Got a taste for French food? See, I never put you down as a gourmet. Well, jellied eels, maybe.
That foreign stuff gives me the wind.
Yeah, still, you can always fill your van up with booze on the way back.
What are you on about?
You got your mates flogging it all over Sunhill, I hear. Including school kids. And what about Pete Saunders? He one of your retail outlets?
Never heard of it.
And Mick Robson? What did he do, eh? Fall behind his payments, that's why you put him in casualty?
Get lost.
I think we better go and have a chat down Sunhill.
No way.
Yes.
Hey, come on, Des, don't be stupid. Now, come on. Just get out of here, will you?
Desmond Tucker, I'm arresting you for GBH. You do not have to say anything unless you wish to do so, but what you do say may be given in evidence. I think you understand that caution.
And one more thing, eh? If you're going to take your van to France, you need your GB plates up. Did you know that? Get in.
Polly? I've had Mrs. Clark on the phone. She says Mr. King's been pestering to find out where Matthew got his booze from.
That's no surprise. State of mind he's in.
Well, he's over at St. Hugh's. Get over there and calm him down. I've had enough grief from this business, and so has he.
Right, Sarge. Oh, where's Darren? Have you heard?
Well, it was touch and go whether he'll walk again.
Shame we can't let King get on with it. Saunders had it coming to him.
With any luck, Danny will have lifted the bloke who's supplying him.
Hello, Mr. Thomas.
Get stuffed.
You know him, Mike?
Yeah, one Lenny Thomas, Sarge. Well, that's who he was 3 hours ago.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, mate of Mr. Robson's. He's gone shopping trips to France together.
Oh, entente cordiale, eh? So what went wrong, Des? Robson get greedy, did he?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Come on, inside.
Down here on the right, I think, Sarge. Yeah. Seems like it. There she is.
She's going crazy.
Miss Field? Who is?
I've never seen her before. Careful.
Oh, nice one, sweetheart.
Colin, the police are here.
Get rid of her, will you?
It's time, what do you think?
All right.
Get off me!
340 from Sierra Oscar.
Go ahead, Paul.
Princess Cat, Waterman's Road. Sounds like a D&D. Can you deal?
Yeah, I'm about 2 or 3 minutes away.
I'm not saying anything in front of her. Look at her. I won't tell you again. Sit down. Tart. What? Her! You two don't know each other, then? Just fighting over the same man, is that it?
Copped his pass, Kev.
Miss Field wants to press charges, Sarge.
Oh, yeah?
She hit me.
Right. How long will your appointment take? 10 minutes. Right, be at the station in half an hour. Ta. My mum are not enough for you? It's not a crime, is it? I hope not. But next time, don't get caught. Be better for both of us. Yeah, she must have followed me here. Happens to the best of us.
Where are you going?
I'll phone, okay?
Don't bother.
Kate.
Don't bother.
Come on! All right, okay, look, what's the problem?
He jumped up on the table because I won't give him a free cup of tea.
They always give me a tea.
I've told you we're new management. Can't have a place full of drunks. Easy, steady!
Now look, if you'd just like to go back inside, please, sir.
I am a regular customer.
Not anymore, you're not.
All right. I'm not moving until I get a cup of tea.
Well, he can't stay there all day. He's been stopping people coming in.
Sierra Oscar from 340 receiving.
Receiving.
Yeah, I'm at the Prince's Pole.
Cafe restaurant.
Correction, cafe restaurant. Looks like we're going to need the van.
I shouldn't have to go through
You
this.
also have the right to consult the codes of practice. Kath, you don't have to exercise these rights immediately. They may be exercised at any point during your detention.
I've done the PNC. She's
Am I
got
boring
previous
you?
soliciting.
When?
This is
89?
a list of your entitlements
Not that
while you're
recently.
in custody.
Once a
This
time, always a
is
time in
a
my
What are you
notice
saying?
of your rights.
I told you that two-timing so-and-so took my money and I want it back.
Just sign the record.
Yes.
Maybe he was her Ponce.
And you let him go, Sarge?
Thanks, mate. Thanks very much. Oh, yes, madam. How can I help?
I'd like to speak to Constable Marshall.
How much did you give him?
4,000 quid. He phones 2 days later and says he doesn't want to see me anymore. So I said, what about my money? Just puts the phone down.
Well, why'd you give him the money?
For this bar. In Spain.
Spain?
He doesn't believe me. Look, it should be him you're talking to, not me.
Oh, come on. You caused criminal damage. You hit Miss Field.
What do you expect? I saw him get out of his car and I followed him to her flat. She answers the door and they start kissing. What do you expect me to do? Send them flowers? He told me that he'd finished with her.
It's £4,000 you gave him. It's a lot of money.
I get it. Still think I'm a Tom, don't you? Well, I work in a newsagent's. My name. I do a 40-hour week and I have done for 2 years. Do I look like a prostitute?
Sierra Oscar from 340.
Is he still here?
Oi. Where the hell's Tony with the van? I've been waiting ages. What's keeping him?
What are you looking at, Dad?
I'm warning you. Now look, you just stay over there and don't move, okay?
Leave him alone.
I'd love to, madam. Believe you me, I would love to.
He's winding me up, I'm telling you. He's winding me up. He's winding me up, man. All right. Right.
You all right, Miss Field?
Shouldn't take long.
We just need to know what happened this afternoon. In your own time.
I was with Colin. The door went. I answered the door. She just barged in, swearing and hitting Colin, throwing things.
Then she hit you.
Here.
Your boyfriend, Colin Bannister? He's given us a false address. Why would he do that?
He lives at my flat.
All the time?
No, his mother's not been too well. We were planning to leave the country. She hasn't been that happy about it. Colin stayed there sometimes.
You're leaving the country?
To live in Spain.
Penny Matthews, the woman we arrested in your flat, claims that she and your boyfriend are going to Spain to run a bar. She also alleges she gave Mr. Bannister £4,000 for that purpose.
She's lying.
Why would she lie?
Colin and I were buying it together.
I see. So you gave him money. How much did you give him?
Kate.
6,000.
6 grand.
So she says.
The other one gave him 4.
What's his secret?
Huh? Both women claim to be buying this bar with him,
In sunny Spain.
and he's been seeing both of them at the same time.
Yeah, but if it's two-timing them, they'll say anything to get their own back.
I don't think so. I really think there's a deception going on here.
I think it's worth giving it a look, Joe. You could do with some fresh air.
Great.
What time do you call this?
Sorry, mate. I'll be back.
Yeah, well, make sure you've had a bath. Come on. You've been helping somebody move?
Had a run-in with the Incredible Hulk.
Get into the custody officer. Thought we'd be till Christmas. Get in, come on!
What?
If you wanted, you could find him just like that.
Yeah, why do you think we're here? You don't know where he worked?
Well, he jacked his job in at the Cranley Arms, but you know, maybe they've got an address for him. Does he have a car? Yeah. Type? Blue.
Oh, that's a lot of help.
Yeah, well, I don't know the make. Oh, he's got a funny reg.
What do you mean?
Col B. It's naff, I know, but you know, it's the B's are 1 and a 3 close together.
Okay, we'll check it out.
Look, I'm not stupid giving him that money, you know.
We never said you were.
He stayed with me quite a lot. He even spent 3 weeks decorating my flat last summer.
So most of the time, he was living at your place?
We were getting married next Easter.
One more thing. You mentioned someone called Sheena.
She was a barmaid he worked with. They had an affair. I don't think she gave him much choice. She hated me, thought I was taking advantage of him. When I found out, he ended it.
Do you know where she works?
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
You said you'd run me home.
Sure.
If he does ring, will you tell him to get in touch with us?
I've been trying to learn the language. Spanish. Wasn't much good.
Is he okay?
Oi. Oi. Yeah, he's all right.
Hey up.
He just came out from nowhere. I just didn't see him.
All right, mate. Xerox 595 receiving.
He just darted out. He didn't even look.
Shouldn't
drive a car like that in London.
What are you talking about? He just came straight in front of
PI
me.
in Tudor Road.
What if he's going to come out and
Involving a rider
Hold
of a
him.
moped. Ambulance
What
needed.
happened? Well, I was just driving along and he just came straight out in front of me. I mean, it's not...
He didn't even look.
He was asleep.
Well, he ain't now, is he? Hang on a minute, Gary. That didn't look like Tony Stamp driving.
Well, maybe he started giving lessons.
Well, he's not doing a very good job.
This looks like the one.
Someone's on the move.
Hello.
Colin Bannister.
Yeah?
Detective Sergeant Morgan, DC Ward, Sun Hill.
Oh, right.
We're not interrupting anything, are we?
No, I was just on my way down to make a statement. Looks like you saved me a journey.
Which end of Waterman Road was the van seen?
The north end.
Yeah, we're coming up to it now.
Any sign?
I believe it.
Can you see it, Dave?
Yeah. Yeah, we can see the van all right.
Spain?
That's what both women claim.
What would I want to live there for? I don't like paella and I hate bullfights. Yeah. Help yourself. No money, I'm afraid.
So, you haven't borrowed £4,000 from Penny Matthews?
No.
Or 6,000 from Kate Field?
You must be kidding.
Can I ask where you were going when we arrived?
Doing a runner. Oh, not from you. From the ladies. Well, that's what this is all about, isn't it? I've been caught with my trousers down and they're out to get me.
Scarpered off with the keys.
How are we going to square this up?
What we got here then?
Doing a spot of gardening, lads. Leave it out, George.
Oi, nice work, son!
You can explain things to Mr. Munro, Dave.
PC Croft, Sun Hill. WDS Morgan sent me to ask you a few more questions. You mentioned a woman Colin Bannister knew called Sheena. We'd like to talk to her. We need a few more details.
Forget the whole thing, please. Just leave me alone.
Kate's had problems.
What do you mean?
Well, she gets down. I mean, really down. It doesn't matter what the doctor gives her, she gets really depressed. Things have been getting to me. I started seeing Penny because we're old mates. I just needed...
Colin, we're not here to discuss his sex life.
Good job.
You've been arrested on suspicion of theft by deception. Kate and Penny both say they gave you money towards buying a tourist bar in Spain. So we're going to have to investigate bank accounts, bank books belonging to all three of you, just to make sure money hasn't changed hands.
Right.
See, what troubles me, Colin, is that Kate and Penny have the same story. Why should both say they gave you money to buy a bar in Spain, huh?
I told you, this bar doesn't exist. They're both having you over to get at me.
But they're both making the same claim. Don't you think that's a bit of a coincidence?
When you're ready, gentlemen.
You won't get stuck on.
Oh, don't you believe it?
It's the castration I'm worried about.
Tony, can I borrow the van?
Laugh a minute, Steve. All right, lads. I don't know why we don't just wear red noses and be done with it.
I said I'm sorry.
Tone, how's the driving lessons going?
When Colin first met me, I was in a right state. I work in Halpin Street. Do you know it?
Afraid so.
The bloke I lived with, I never saw him as a pimp, but that's exactly what it was. Anyway, Colin sorted him out.
Why?
Why? Well, because he liked me, I suppose. Colin likes a lot of people. It's half his trouble. He used to tell me about Kate. Couldn't understand why he didn't walk out on her. Stupid cow.
Yeah, well, this woman you call a stupid cow has decided to drop the charges.
So I can go then? You've got no right to keep me here.
We've got every right. You'll be cautioned by Inspector Munro.
Right, where is he then?
He's busy.
Oh, yeah?
I don't expect gratitude, but I bent over backwards to get CID to take you seriously.
Well, I trust Colin a darn sight more than I trust you.
Which is why you're stuck in here.
You not only let a prisoner escape, but also allow him to drive away in a police vehicle, presumably over the limit.
Sir?
I believe the prisoner was a D&D, which might explain the damage.
It was completely my fault, sir. Tony left the van first, responding to what appeared to be a nasty RTA.
A twisted ankle.
We didn't know that at the time, sir.
I was the passenger. I should have stayed with the prisoner.
If the prisoner was asleep, he could have vomited. Left unattended, anything might have happened. We could have had a fatality on our hands.
Yes, sir.
It won't surprise you to know that this will be reported to the Chief Superintendent, who'll no doubt appoint an investigating officer. Have you reported the PI in Cheetham Road?
Sir.
Right. You can resume normal duties. For the time being.
Taped interview with Colin Bannister, officers present, WDS Morgan and DC Woods. The time is 5:10 p.m.
So, Colin, you still deny taking money off Kate Field or Penny Matthews?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it might interest you to know that Kate was rushed to the accident and emergency not half an hour ago, having chased down God knows how many sleeping pills and half a bottle of scotch.
You're winding me up.
No, I'm not. Why do you think Kate tried to kill herself?
I told you what she was like.
Maybe she did it because you were seeing Penny. Mind you, she found out about Sheena. Although I don't think she took an overdose then, did she? No, she was prepared to forgive and forget. But not this time. I wonder why. You've been playing with people's lives. Kate's having her stomach pumped, not just because you were seeing Penny. You took her money and promised her a new life.
No.
Look, we've already told you we're going to investigate your bank accounts. So why lie to us? We're going to find out soon enough anyway.
Lay off, will you? You got a cigarette?
Sorry.
Okay.
Okay.
I borrowed money from both of them. A mate of mine bought a bar in Malaga 3 years ago. He wasn't making a go of it, so I'm trying to buy him out.
How much did you need?
Well, first he said 10 grand. Then he told me 15. But I never asked Kate or Penny to come and live with me. The money was purely business. Look, if I get it off the ground, they'll both be quids in.
How can it be purely business with girlfriends, huh?
Right, look, I've told you all there is to know. I want to go and see Kate.
Sit down, Colin.
There's no more to say.
You're not going anywhere, not yet. It's okay. She's all right.
Look, if we get fined, I'll pay for yours as well.
That'd be daft.
Well, I will.
You'll serve my suspension for him as well, will it?
340 from Sierra Oscar.
I won't come to that. Yeah, 340 receiving.
You're not going to believe this, Dave. Another disturbance at Princess Cass.
Is this a wind-up?
Afraid not.
We're 3 minutes away. Princess Cass. If it's the same bloke, I'm going to kill him.
Well, if I get to him first.
What about Penny?
She owes me. She was with this bloke, beating up on her, treating her like dirt. I couldn't stand it.
So you helped her out?
I've lost count of the favours I've done for her. Well, I knew she had a few grand, so I asked her if she wanted to risk it. Look, I could make a fortune from a bar like that, just from 15 grand.
So you lied to get it?
How many more times I didn't promise either of them they were coming out there to live with me? Look, it was their choice.
Come off it, Colin. They're hardly going to give you all their money, then let you walk out of their lives.
Why not?
Because you mean a lot to them.
So you're saying I've been with Kate all this time just so I could rip her off, is that it, eh? You've got no idea how much I've done for her, or for Penny.
It hardly gives you the right to take their money. And then there's your engagement to Kate Field.
I told you we have never been engaged. She bought that ring herself. Shall I tell you the bottom line, eh? If it hadn't have been for me, Kate would have done herself in years ago.
OK, we'll leave it there. Interview terminated at 5:25 p.m.
Right, so what happens now then?
Oh, we'll release you. You'll be bailed to come back to Sunhill in 2 weeks' time. And I'd also like you to surrender your passport.
You are kidding.
We need to make inquiries into your financial affairs. For all we know, you could have been about to leave the country when we picked you up.
It's not going to cost him anything to be polite now, is it, huh? Hello, Dave. So we beat you to it.
This is our shout, Steve.
I know, but we didn't want you giving him a going over.
Oh, yeah. Get in.
Yeah, make sure he doesn't come back.
Oi! I said in. Go on.
I suppose you think this is funny.
Yeah. You got the car keys there, Steve? Make sure you don't give them to the prisoner, eh?
See you back at the factory.
Yeah. Thanks, lads.
I hope they know what they're doing. Have a look what he's done in here.
What was that you were saying about red noses?
Maybe he'll give us a tea.
Well, you've admitted causing criminal damage. However, as Miss Field has agreed to a certain course of action, I'm authorising a caution which will be kept on record. Anything on the index, Ray?
No previous cautions. One no-like offence 4 years ago.
OK. If you'd sign here, please.
Yep. And when am I going to get my money back?
I'm sure CID will get in touch.
Yeah, I bet.
Through the front, Kathy.
Right, sir. Come on. Could be anywhere this time next week. Wait.
Come on.
Thank you, Colin. Thanks a lot. Come on. That's right.
I really don't want to let him go.
You have no choice.
Yeah. He's never going to admit deception, not in a million years. I'll keep him here till Penny's gone. I'll go to the hospital, check that we've still got a main witness. If she's folded, we can forget it.
How are you feeling? Not too bad. Kate, we've talked to Colin. It's not going to be easy.
He admits taking your money, but he denies that you were both going to run the bar together. Do you think you can stand up in court and tell the judge what you told us? If the Crown Prosecution Service reject it, you and Penny will have to take out civil actions. Now, either way, it's going to be a while before you can get your money back.
I've been thinking.
What?
He wasn't going to leave me, was he?
What do you mean?
I mean, there'll always be other women after him. It's not his fault.
Hello, Kate.
What are you doing here? I don't think it's a good idea you're here right now.
Shouldn't we ask her that?
I can't allow you to interfere with the main witness.
What do you think you're doing, eh? You're here out of the kindness of your heart, are you? Kate? Kate?
I think you'd better go. Please.
Are you sure? You realise what you're doing, don't you?
I'm sorry.
Do you want to know something? You've got the wrong idea about me. I'm not a criminal. I've got no record. I've never broken the law in my life. You want to check it?
We did do. But you know what they say, Colin? There's always a first time.
Tommy, it's DC Lyons.
He certainly suffered some concussion, and for somebody of Tommy's age who drinks and doesn't look after himself...
Has he said anything?
Nothing very coherent. He's in a lot of pain.
Did he have any money on him?
I'm not sure. I'll check in the desk.
Thank you.
He had about £40 in notes, and that's in the safe.
Well, he wasn't robbed then, was he?
Mr. Connor. Can you hear me, Tommy?
Marge? Is that you, Marge?
No, it's DS Morgan. I'm a police officer.
Listen. I never fell. I was pushed.
Who pushed you, Mr. Connor? It's okay, Tommy. It's okay. Sister?
Nurse? I think we'll have to leave it for now.
Maybe he'd cashed his pension. Anyway, he managed to keep it in his pocket, OK?
What's he saying the night duty OB?
Not much. He was found about 12:30 in the morning at the foot of the stairs by the ground floor tenant, Mrs. Annie Frankham. Broken bottle of whiskey on the floor by his side. She thought she saw somebody knocking around, but her description was flimsy.
Nobody is suggesting your department's been extravagant. It's just a question of prioritising.
Fighting the battles we know we can win, you mean? The public would love to hear that.
Yes. Well, it's market forces we have to answer to now, and it's not going to get any easier, Jack. Now just see if you can make some cuts, all right?
Yeah.
Come on.
Hello? It's like Fort Knox, eh? Hello? Mrs. Frankham? Are you in?
Who is it?
It's Detective Sergeant Morgan, Mrs. Frankham. It's about Tommy Connor.
Just a minute.
This is Detective Constable Lyons.
Hello.
Look at the state of this place. Just look at this. This is what we have to put up with here. If you want to do something about this.
Well, it's a battle we're all fighting, Mrs. Frankham.
Is it? I think it's a battle we're all losing, don't you? Right, well, that's Tommy's room up there, and that's where he fell from. I expect he was on his way to the bathroom when he lost his footing. You know what it's like when they drink.
Mrs. Frankham, Mr. Connor's saying he was pushed. Now, didn't you say to one of our night duty officers that you saw a man running from the premises?
Did I? I don't think I quite said running. It was very late, you know.
Mrs. Frankham, can we go inside, please?
Aye, of course you can.
Tosh, have a look round upstairs, will you?
Sure. Yeah.
You didn't see a dog out there, did you? Black and white terrier.
No, sorry, I didn't. Mrs. Frankham, are you now saying that you didn't see a man running from the premises last night?
Get to my age, you don't know what you've seen.
Mrs. Frankham, has anybody been bothering you?
Me? Nobody bothers me.
Mrs. Frankham, Tommy Connor is in a very unstable condition. We don't know yet how things will go with him. Now, if you did see anybody, you really should tell us, you know.
Right. I did see somebody. A man. He looked almost bald. I heard the door bang, and I looked outside this window. You can hear everything in here. It's like living in a drum. That's all I can tell you. I heard the door bang, I peeked outside, and he was gone.
Did Mr. Connor bring anybody back with him?
I didn't hear him talking to anybody. You'll have to ask. He uses the Bramcott Arms round the corner.
OK, we'll leave it there for now. But we might have to pop back later.
I'm not going anywhere.
Does anybody occupy the other rooms?
Not for a while. There was a nice bunch of young people, but they're all gone.
Any names?
One of them was called Yvette, I think. Yvette somebody. Where's that dog? He's never done this before.
Who's your landlord, Mrs. Frankham?
Eddie Endicott. Got a garage on Jamaica Lane.
What he wants hanging. Where's the DI?
He's down at the court, Gov.
Right, well, you better pass the word on. There's a purge. If you see a result, you do it. If it needs overtime, crash it.
I get a lot of men in here with shaven heads. It's the fashion, isn't it?
You do remember Tommy Connor being in, though?
Major Tom. I'd remember if he wasn't.
How was he?
He was in good form, buying people drinks, telling everybody how he won the war. Nothing new in that.
Morgan from Meadows. Are you receiving me, Joe?
Yeah. It's Tosh here, Gov. DS Morgan's talking to someone.
Where are you, Tosh?
I'm at the Bramcott Arms, Gov.
Oh, that's just what I wanted to hear. We're interviewing on the Connor assault. Last known movements.
Well, is there any chance of a result? Because the crime sheet's looking pretty slender.
Well, DS Morgan thinks there's something in it. But between you and me, Gov, I think we'll be kicking it into touch in about 10 minutes.
All right. Well, make it as quick as you can, because there's plenty to do back here. Cheers.
No, he left alone. Took a good bottle of malt with him. Come to think of it, 35 quid worth.
Maybe he had to win on the ponies.
I wouldn't know, sorry.
Well, if anything else occurs to you, you know where to find us.
Keen, isn't she?
Mustard, mate.
It's old stuff, but it's interesting. 1988. A couple who were tenants at another of Mr. Endicott's properties made allegations of intimidation when they'd fallen behind with their rent and refused to leave. The place was burgled, persistently vandalised, you name it. Anyway, finally the husband suffered a broken jaw, unidentified assailant.
We've drawn a blank if that's him.
I'll give you a tenner for it, top whack.
Mr. Endicott, I'm...
Don't get your cards out. I don't need the publicity. Just check them over and go. They're all paid for.
Detective Sergeant Morgan, Sun Hill. We're not here about your cars, Mr. Endicott. Do you have a property at 53 Tamar Street?
You know I do, or you wouldn't ask.
Or would you mind telling us when you were last there, Mr. Endicott?
Yes, I would. Next question.
Could you tell us where you were last night between 10 and midnight?
You working over your foot?
A tenant of yours, Mr. Tommy Connor, had a nasty accident. We're looking for possible
Never
suspects.
change, do you? Just because some computer tells you I used to be a naughty boy, you come here giving me grief. Now then, just so you'll go away, I'll tell you, once. I was at home last night playing cards.
And that would be Happy Families, would it?
Might have been.
And that would be your partner, would it?
It would, yeah.
Hello, Ivan. How do you get on then?
I won a few ends. What's the problem?
Did you at any time last night go for a drink in the Bramcote Arms?
Don't talk to them, Ivan. They've got nothing. They haven't even got a decent motor.
I was playing cards till after 2. Then I went to bed.
Well, I hope Mr. Endicott tucked you in.
Tell you what, if Ivan Murray's involved, nobody will talk. He fits the description to a T, though, doesn't he?
Yeah, such as it is. I'm going to try him out on Annie Frankham. I'll drop you at the Nick. Mrs. Frankham? Hello?
DS Morgan from DC Lines.
Go ahead, Tosh.
I've been talking to Bob Cryer, Sarge. Ivan Murray is Eddie's brother-in-law. Apparently Ivan's the one who does the hitting.
Yeah, Yvette McFadden. 7 Strathleven Yard. Many thanks. Cheers.
Any luck?
Yeah, I'm still owed a few favours, Sarge.
Great, well, let's hope she's prepared to talk, because if she's not, we can say goodbye to the whole case.
Hardly moved up in the world, has she?
Maybe she was desperate.
DC Lines, Sunhill.
Yeah? What do you want?
We'd like a word with Yvette McFadden, please.
Yvette! Yvette!
Yvette?
It's the police.
Yvette McFadden.
I didn't call them.
Well, you can ask them to leave, can't you?
I'm Detective Sergeant Morgan. This is DC Lines.
Yeah.
Yvette, why don't you just tell us what's happened to you?
Nothing happened. I fell over, forget it.
Yvette, did you recently move out of premises at 53 Tamar Street?
Yes, she did.
We found an envelope addressed to you there. The old lady told us.
Annie, how is she?
Well, she's okay for the moment. Tommy Connor isn't, though. He's had a fall. A bad one. He's in a coma. Yvette, did anybody intimidate you when you were at Tamar Street? Did you fall behind with the rent?
No, I didn't.
Were you squatting?
No.
She'd been there.
Shut your mouth! This is my business. I had an accident, all right?
Okay, Yvette. It's your decision.
Look, Yvette, it's all right for you. You're young enough to keep running. Annie Frankham's got nowhere.
All right, love. Asked the buyer, said you didn't look very well. Is anything the matter?
What? No, I'm all right.
Much of a place for a walk, is it?
No. No, I lost my dog. He didn't come home last night.
Have you reported him missing?
No, I haven't.
Well, why don't you give me a few details? I'll put a call out, can't I?
Time to reassess, Joe. Case is going nowhere. These things happen. And there's a lot to be doing here.
Sergeant Norman, there's a young lady downstairs I'd like to have a word with you. Yvette McFadden.
Tosh?
Coming.
Oh, go up there, innit, sir?
Yeah. Go.
6 months ago, Eddie Endicott approached us all at the house. Asked us if we'd be interested in finding somewhere else to live. He offered us $1,000 each to move.
Why did you do that?
I don't know for sure. I think he had a buyer.
Why not get you rehoused? Why pay you?
I'm a sitting tenant. I inherited the tenancy when my mum died. He couldn't get me out unless I agreed to go.
Is Tommy Connor a sitting tenant too, Yvette?
Yeah. And Annie. The people in the other rooms, they were just temporary. They went for nothing. We weren't giving our homes up, not for $1,000.
Go on.
The front door was the first thing to go. Kicked off its hinges. Every time we fixed it, off it came again. Then, you name it. Stuff through the letterbox. Strangers drifting in and out. Windows smashed. Always in the middle of the night, letting you know they could have you any time.
But you dug your heels in, yes?
Yeah, we were like the resistance. Annie was great. She wouldn't budge for any price. But me, got so I couldn't stick it anymore. I was going to take the money and run. But I never got the chance.
Why?
About a week ago, I came back from a club, late. Maybe 2 o'clock. I was just about to go into my room when the lights went out. And this guy stepped out of the shadows and punched me right in the face. Then he tried to throw me down the stairs. He would have killed me. He flung my stuff down after me. I just grabbed it and ran. I know I let Annie down, but I ran.
Yvette, do you know the man who attacked you? Could you give us his name?
Yeah. Yeah. It was Ivan. Ivan Murray.
We need a written statement and her injuries photographing. You pull Murray, I'll sort this end, okay?
Pleasure, Sarge.
Take some bottle, though. If the CPS don't take it, she's up for another hiding.
Yeah, well, that's what you get. Hang on, George. Stick the brakes on.
Now?
Yeah, now.
Go on.
What is this? Come here.
Ivan Murray, I'm arresting you for assault on Yvette McFadden. You don't have to say anything unless you wish to do so, but anything you say may be given in evidence. Get him in. Come on.
Look, I don't know any Yvette McFadden, and I've never been to Tamar Street, OK?
Oh, come on, Ivan. Yvette's made a statement that you attacked her there. What's more, she'll say so in court.
Well, she's a lying slag, then. It's her word against mine, isn't it?
Where were you last night, Ivan?
Well, what's last night got to do with it? I thought we were talking about the 14th.
Last night, a man answering your description was seen running from 53 Tamar Street.
Well, it wasn't me.
And shortly afterwards, Tommy Connor was found at the foot of his stairs with severe injuries.
I don't believe this.
And now he's in a coma, Ivan. He's on the critical list. It's possible he won't pull through.
Well, what's that got to do with me?
Well, I just thought you should appreciate how serious things are, that's all.
You went over to Tamar Street last night to lean on Tommy Connor, didn't you, Ivan?
No.
And then you waited for him to come back from the pub, just like you did with Yvette?
No.
And then you came out of the shadows and gave him a little push.
I've never been there in my life.
Then you couldn't have left this there, then, could you? Showing the suspect exhibit JM1, the top from a can of Carr's spray paint, carmine red. That was found in Yvette's flat on Tamar Street, Ivan.
So?
Well, you must have left it there when you decorated her place. It's going to have your fingerprints all over it.
You're trying to stitch me up.
No. You've stitched yourself up, Ivan.
What am I looking at? GBH, ABH.
You're looking at nothing. If you didn't do it.
Listen, I never touched the old guy. You get that down?
Yeah, it's all on tape.
But you attacked Yvette McFadden, did you, Ivan?
Yeah. I gave her a bit of a slap. Softener, that's all.
Why?
Well, you know why. She wouldn't go. Eddie wanted her to go.
So Eddie Endicott paid you to intimidate his tenants?
Yeah. But only the girl. I never touched the old boy. You get that down?
Good afternoon, Mr. Endicott.
Hello. I thought you might be back. You've got Ivan, haven't you? So I took the trouble of digging this out.
Edward Endicott, I'm arresting you for the assault on Yvette McFadden.
Thought this was about Tommy Connor.
And for the harassment of tenants at 53 Tamar Street. You do not have to say anything unless you wish to do so, but what you say may be given in evidence.
I didn't do any of it.
Come on, Eddie.
Furthermore, charges may arise concerning the assault on Mr. Thomas Connor, subsequent to our inquiries.
This is ridiculous. I didn't hurt Tommy Connor. Read this. It's an agreement to quit, signed by Tommy Connor, legal and above board. 1,200 quid I gave him. I never had any reason to hurt him. He took the money.
Oh, yes, love. Can I help you?
Yes, I think so. Has anyone brought a dog in, a little black and white terrier?
Was it Billy on his name tag?
Pardon?
His name? Was it Billy?
Aye, it is.
Yeah, well, you're in that then. This officer, he brought him in 10 minutes ago.
Is it Mrs. Frankham?
Yes, it is.
He was sitting outside the house, found his way back home.
Hey, Sarge.
Book him in, will you, Tosh? I won't be a minute.
Yes, Sarge.
She's doing a runner, look. Save apologising when I'm acquitted.
Don't hold your breath.
After you.
Get in.
I was sitting outside the house all the time. I knew he wouldn't run away.
I don't think we're here to talk about Billy, Mrs. Frankham, are we?
No. No, I suppose not. How's Tommy?
You haven't checked?
No. He survived worse than this before. He'll pull through.
Mrs. Frankham, why did you pretend you hardly knew Yvette McFadden?
Because I did hardly know her. Who knows anyone when the chips are down?
We found Yvette, Mrs. Frankham. She told us what's been happening. Now think very carefully before you answer this, because it's very important. Was Ivan Murray the man you saw running from the house last night?
No. There was no man.
You knew Tommy Connor had accepted money to leave Tamar Street, didn't you?
Yes.
When did he tell you?
When he came back from the pub. He wouldn't dare face me without a drink in him. He was singing and dancing like a bairn. £1,200 he got for his home. 1,200. And he was ready to leave me on my own to face those pigs.
Did you push Tommy, Mrs. Frankham?
I just saw red. I didn't realise what I'd done till after. I rang for the ambulance, and then when the police came as well, I just told them the first thing that came into me head.
Did you push him?
I pushed him.
Mrs. Frankham, because of what you've told me, I must caution you. You do not have to say anything unless you wish to do so, but what you say may be given in evidence. Do you understand the caution?
Yes. What do I have to do now?
We have to go through it all again. And I've got to take you into custody.
Will I go to prison?
Well, that's not for me to say. Depends on a lot of things. First things first, eh?
I didn't give in, though, did I?
No, Mrs. Frankham. You didn't give in.
And Tommy Connor, what's he got to look forward to? When he got the money. At least I kept a roof over me.